The golden luxurious color of saffron, the aroma of cardamom and rose water, the beauty of rose petal, and the moistness is making this cake to look and smell divine. We start by adding the butter. So this is at room temperature, softened butter. You can use melted butter, oil, or any plant-based option as well. If you're using melted butter, make sure it's cooled down a little bit so it doesn't cook the eggs. Sugar. So the fact that this cake mix doesn't have any sugar in it, it means that you can use your choice of sweetener, honey, or date syrup in this recipe. Here I'm adding about 150 grams of sugar. Just mix it a little bit, and then using an electric mixer, I'm beating the sugar and butter together until it gets softened. So this process is called creaming. So I'm creaming the butter and sugar together. It's a good idea to use a large bowl, so when you are beating the egg and sugar, it doesn't go all over the place. So now I'm adding 2 eggs. Of course, you can use egg replacer or any vegan option for your eggs. Beat the egg with the creamed sugar butter. 1 cup of yogurt. Make sure that the yogurt is full cream. You can use coconut yogurt as well. It's either full cream, Greek yogurt, but something that is not too watery. It may look a little bit curdled, but it's absolutely fine. It's gonna turn out fine. About 2 tablespoons of water, just to make it a little bit looser. That's it. That's all you use from your fridge and pantry. Easy, simple. Now to the main ingredient, the Persian love cake mix. Now I'm adding the Persian love cake mix. This is my cake mix that is not gluten-free. We have a gluten-free option as well. As I'm opening the pack, I can smell cardamom. It comes through, and you can see the texture with the almond meal is, it got a completely different texture from your usual flour and sugar cake mixer. So it's not a sponge cake. This is an almond cake, so you see the almond flour come through, and the aroma of cardamom is just divine. Mix your cake mix into the wet ingredients. Try to incorporate air into the cake mix as you're mixing it. But don't worry, this is a forgiving recipe and it's going to be fine. You don't need to worry about over mixing or anything. As long as it is mixed well, it's fine. For the round cake, I have greased a 20 centimeter cake tin. You can use a bundt cake, a heart shape, that's gonna be really cute. And I'm using a dark color cake tin. A tip is that if you had a silver cake tin, something lighter, your cake is gonna come out more light. When I'm using a darker cake tin, it means that my cake will be a little bit darker and brown on the outside. So you can choose whatever color that you like. So now I'm going to pour the batter into the cake tin. As you can see, this is quite a thick batter. If you use a melted butter or oil in this recipe, the batter would have been a little bit runnier. It's okay either case. And I can't stop myself. I have to lick the spoon. Now the cake is going into a 170-degree oven for about 45 to 55 minutes. Different ovens usually behave differently, so if your oven is strong or fan force, put it on 160 to 165. The cake is out of the oven and it's been cooled down completely. Now it's time to transfer it to my plate and garnish it. This is the icing and garnish that comes with the Exotic Bazaar Persian Love Cake Kit. Place the icing in a mixing bowl. You will also receive a mini bottle of rose water, which is exactly the amount that you need for the icing. If you don't like rose water, you can replace this with 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Add the rose water into the icing and mix. If you like, you can add half and half rose water and lemon juice. That would be quite delicious too. You see how this cake is quite flat on the top and is risen evenly? That's one of the properties of our Persian love cake. The formula allows it to rise evenly and it's perfect for garnish, so you don't have that belly on the top. The rosewater icing smells divine. Exotic Bazaar rosewater is not too strong, which means it is enough aroma in harmony with all the other aromas of this beautiful Persian love cake. So now I'm going to spread the icing evenly on the cake. Start from the middle and let it evenly spread. You don't need to worry too much. You can guide it with the spoon. Now it's time to garnish. You receive a pack of rose petal, slivered almond, and ground pistachio for garnish. So all you need to do is to spread it on your cake. I can already smell the beautiful aromas of rose petal, and this looks absolutely beautiful for the amount of work that I put in. This is fantastic. Let's taste it. And it tastes even better than it looks. I love this cake and I'm sure you will too. I'm gonna finish this.